Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again with another gameplay video, and we are demonstrating one of the best decks in the meta. Like, H's Replay has it like the top tier. At least I think Diamond through Legend or Legend as the best deck. I'm not sure if that's the case. We're still early on, but we had a deck recommendations video earlier, and we did recommend this as one of the best decks, and that is Pain Warlock, which is one of the few decks that actually plays quite a few new cards, because we have in here the Infernal, a 4-mana 6/6 taunt that, as I always knew, goes really well with Molten Giant, but can act as a heal, as just a big body, and you also have mass production just for a little bit of extra cycle, some self-damaging, so you can cheat out those Molten Giants, cheat out the Imprisoned Horrors, and then there's very spell-heavy meta right now. Spell Mage and a lot of scam decks. Speaker Stomper doing some work, locking those decks out, won me quite a few games, and Sheriff Barrelbrim comes online super easy, not only with the Infernal, but your self-damaging effects can be really solid. And just, yeah, overall, get a bunch of stats on the board, try and have it stick and hit base, lock your opponent out with Speaker Stomper, get some extra damage or draw or value with your Symphony of Sins, and of course, Zeliak's in here with the ticking module and the perfect module to give you some lifesteal when you really need it, although I don't know if I even played it once in my entire run. The main decks that this struggles against is like Spell Mage, you're slightly unfavored, Flood Paladin, really unfavored. Overall, everything else you either kind of beat or have a good chance against. So you want to play some Pain Warlock, definitely a good list to try out, and hopefully you guys enjoy the games. And if you do, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends. Against another mage, not another mage. I'm not playing mage, just playing mage earlier. 10,000 mage wins, by the way. I could try out Tree and Druid, not Tree. Oh my God, I see Blood Tree in my mulligan stats. I'm like, Tree and Druid. No, we are trying Pain Warlock. Apparently Zeliak's is worth the keep. We'll try that. I don't think I want to keep Malefic Rip, but yeah, it's one of the only decks with like new cards that's popping off right now. Still like an existing archetype, but yeah. A lot of the mini set cards, like I said, I've been saying, are pretty good. Like, they're fine, but they just don't slot into a lot of stuff. Anyways, let's dredge. Guess we're looking for Molten Giant here more than the Imprisoned Horror. We can lower our health down to 25. So as I always knew, Molten Giant works pretty well with Infernal. Who would have guessed? So there's a couple lists going around for Pain Warlock. There's one without Sheriff Barrelbrim and Speaker Stompers, but we're gonna give this one a go, see how it goes. I'm just gonna put stats on the board, get our health low. The thing is, Burn Mage could just, you know, burn you. So we'll see. The glyph, that could be anything. The new spell doesn't clear this, so we'll see. But I'm almost like, do I keep Speaker Stomper in my hand? Because, yeah, it's pretty good against Spell Mage. You like, play it on 4, I pretty much lock them out. But if that's the only thing I'm playing, is it really worth? So I'm not super keen on just trading it away. Alright. They freeze me. I'm wondering if I Blood Treant here. I think I will.
Created a temporal anomaly.
Like, you don't need health. You don't need health, and hopefully can't clear this board very well, and then we Speaker Stomp. Like, ideally, they just summon 3 drops, but okay. Well, that really, really, really stinks now, doesn't it? Do I pop guard here? I kind of want to stop their, I want to stop the Skull of Gul'dan, but yeah, that's not going great. Blizzard kind of just destroyed me, I'm not gonna lie. This deck feels very fragile against this, but we'll have to see. I can get a Molten out. Actually, I think we just Symphony. Here. Yeah, we'll just buff what we got on board. Push the damage. Seems good. They'll probably play their skull here, though, and then I blow up the next turn. Or they random me, and then I complain about random. I'm very good at that. Yeah, stat-wise, it looks like Pain Warlock is top tier. And we're looking at Paladin. Like, Hand Buff Paladin seems to be doing that better than Flood Paladin. So yeah, now I can't attack. I can freeze, though. Or replay this, possibly. Wish this didn't get buffed. Alright. So they get some stuff. Blood Train would almost be like a nice draw. So I could just play this out and then die. But yeah, I could just freeze this again next turn. I'm thinking this is an L, but we'll give it our best. Yeah, it's a lot of stats. I can clear and then probably die. But I think it's the play I have to make. It's that fine line we're on. We get a bunch of stats, and yeah, if they have Fireball, Frostbolt, we're dead. They did use one bolt already. If not, I can heal next turn. Probably. We know they have a freeze. We know they have a 1 excavate reward. They haven't forged yet, so Molten Rune shouldn't be a big option, but random, that can always do us in. And they don't really play many minions, so this is not going to be... Why did it say to keep Ziliax against Mage? I'm just thinking about that. They don't even play minions. Yeah, that's a weird one. You don't trust the Mulligan stats all the time, but I did look at, like, H's replay. That's weird. Yeah, because, like, yeah, they don't play... I guess just cheating out regardless, but you kind of do need a little bit of that other minion side. That's what makes the card so ridiculous, is minions on the other side discounting it. If this gets... Actually, I do think it'll get nerfed again. Like this, the ticking. I wonder if they'll make it just one-sided at some point. So it doesn't look like we're dead. I like that. I don't like that, what is that? Why are you pointing that at your minion? Ah! Well, I think we won. Oh no! He hit the 1. It doesn't matter. Oh yeah, we got our new card in mass production as well. But that will do it. Easy. I thought for sure we were losing that. That was not looking great, but yeah, cheating out 0 mana giants. Pretty good. Stack is pretty absurd, and we played all of did we play a new card? I don't think we played a new card, but yeah, that's kind of the theme so far of this mini set. We got ourselves a Warlock, and looking at the stats of what the card, or sorry, a Druid. I can't read classes apparently. I think you always keep mass production. I don't think we keep anything else. I could argue maybe Geode, but I think it's just something you want to draw into. Just want to get big giants, because Druid can't really deal with that. So that's what we're going to look for. Look for our big boys. Got double mass production. We might just play the Flame Imp to start, though. 1 mana 3/2. Got our 0 mana 5/5. Or 0 mana 2/2. Imagine it was a 0 mana 5/5. That'd be a corridor creeper moment, but yeah, this is kind of breaking wild, and it is good in standard too. This could be really effective against Druid as well. They don't. Oh, they don't want to lower my health. I see. Clever girl. All right, well, let's do that again. 16 health on turn 2. What could go wrong? Nothing, but we got double Speaker Stomper. We got this. If I pick up a Molten Giant, I am rooking 100%, and then we go Stomper, Stomper. That would be great. I might just rook anyways. Just put the... Yeah, just want the... It's not enough to coin the 4/4. And then we go Stomper, Stomper. I'm assuming this is spell-based, so the spells really, I think, go off on 5? Yeah, you don't love to see that. You don't love to see that. But, yeah, we're just gonna stomp them. We're just gonna stomp. And try and lock them out a little bit here. Because I'm assuming he's like the Alonius, Alonius Druid that is very spell-based, and if we just do this constantly, ooh, we pick up a giant, that would be insane. Give me a giant. That is not a giant, and I don't really want to take any more damage as it is. I'll take removal just in case. But yeah, I'm just gonna Speaker Stomper again. And then I can Speaker Stomper again. So, yeah, the lists are between like Cult, Neophyte, and Stomper, and so far Stomper's looking better for me, at least on my bet if it's spell heavy. We'll see what they got up their sleeves here. Nothing. Literally nothing. Okay, so I have 8, 13, 16. Okay, math, we know it's hard for, let's really go over this. 8, 13, 16, 18. They're at 19. 1 damage off of this would kill them, or I just pop Gar, so. I didn't mean to BM. I honestly didn't realize I had the pop Gar in my hand. And yeah, they didn't get to play the game, and we got to show off our new card of mass production after 1 and 2 to let us do that. So there you go, another victory as I'm finally trying to get legend this season. So I wonder, do you ever keep Molten Giant? I feel like not, but we'll keep the Geode, see how that goes. I have no idea what if we're favored against Rogue or not. Curious to look at stats. I haven't looked at like what Pain Warlock's like the top rated class or deck, but I'm not sure what the matchup spread looks like. And Rogue is supposed to be favorable. Yeah, we're unfavored against Mage, which is makes sense. It's been pretty rough. But we've been beating, it's really bad against Flood Paladin, like auto lose bad against that deck apparently. All right, we got a lot of self-damaging stuff going on here. Costs 1 for each damage you've taken on your turn, so we'll be 1 off with this. If we play the Rook. I'm getting some Solitaire-ish vibes here. Alright, well, we'll play our 3-mana 5/6. And the next turn, we'll try and get a bunch of stuff out. Who needs health, right? It's just like the Giants Rogue. Gaslight, and we're just gonna get gaslit. Yeah, the deck no longer runs the location like it used to. Yeah, looks like it's that. Every time I face this deck, they have Gaslight and they're like triple giant. And I know it's not that consistent, but they always seem to hit it. So we're gonna hope that's not the case this game. That'd be great. All right, they're prepping Spark Bots probably. Oh, just more stuff. Oh, and my minion dies. That sucks. That sucks. So I can cheat out. Not a lot. I guess I get this out. I could Spirit Bomb it. I don't think that accomplishes a lot. Actually, it does now. I think it accomplishes a fair amount now. Because I can Spirit Bomb this. And then we play a lot of minions for no mana. And we're at 8 health and we can't possibly die. Right? We're good. This deck is like a roller coaster of emotions. They're just gonna gaslight me and do this with full health. Oh, I mean, just double of this would kill me. I'm at 8 health, but it's the play. Again, gotta try and win. Yeah, Sprint now has Deadly Shot on it. Yeah, they always have it, and they always hit the Giants. It's crazy. I don't know how they do it, but they always do it. I wish I knew how they do it, but they do it. Like, there's only 2 Gaslights, and it's not tutorable.
You have earned an eternity.
But they always draw like this. It's crazy. I want that RNG in my life, but I can't have it. Only they do. It's insane to me. All right, how much damage do we have? I'm 4 off. And I don't think I can get through it because of this. 16 plus 8 is 24. I gotta double check my math these days. Yeah, I think we just lose the game. Isn't that, like, it's so crazy they always have that hand. Alright, let's try and figure out a way. Because their deck is literally one high roll. If they don't have it, they can't win. So I could go to 15 and get a taunt and clear off one giant. I think that's the only play I really have. And just hope for the best. Right? I think that's our only play. They have a mech on the board now. That's a huge problem. They got a random mech. I could have Zilliax. Yeah, I think we're screwed. I just wish one time they didn't have that high roll. Because their deck doesn't do anything without it. Like, all he played was, like, what? Quick pick and one gear shift. And he had the full thing. And I Omega roll, double giant, double horror. Ah. We'll see. Maybe they don't have it. Maybe they can't win. Ultimate Copium. Ultimate Copium. On my very slow 11-star climb. But I don't get easy opponents because everyone else has like the 11x too, right? So you're not facing newbies or anything like that. Yeah, and then they get the lethal. Oh, did they low roll? Did they low roll? Is it possible? Did I complain my way to victory? I complained my way to victory. That's how I cope. That's how I cope. And then we get there. Victory for Rafam. Just Hearthstone in 2024. You know, 80 billion stats both sides of the board. What the hell happened in this game? Again, pretty rough. We're gonna keep mass production, just cycle, get our health a bit lower. Basically, we don't want them to have the weapon. That's pretty rough, but maybe we can speaker stomper them, tempo them. And we're gonna play Flame Imp. They do have Flame Geyser, but it is what it is. Meta's pretty hostile to this deck. It's doing really well, but man, like Flood Paladin and Spell Mage my last like 3 games. Not the easiest thing in the world, so I don't really want to get rid of the Speaker Stomper. But man, this hand is just not it, so I think I have to draw. Like, I have no pressure here. I need giants. I need something. And yeah, they have weapon. It's usually just GG. But we'll try our best. Yeah, mass production in this deck's just a little bit of cycle and seems to be working pretty well. Unfortunately, yeah, we're kind of lacking on cards here, or our pop-offs. We got a giant, though. They're probably going to play the 3-drop thing. So that's something to be worried about. Most 3-drops suck, but you never know. That one actually could be really good to cycle your deck. I played a lot of Spell Mage already, so I'm already thinking of like, oh yeah, I got that one. That was pretty good. The one I've never gotten is the Mage Elusive one, which I've gotten this one like 3 or 4 times. I've gotten like every minion, I swear, multiple times. But the Mage Elusive one, like never. It's nowhere to be found. Oh, is this already active? I think I have to shut this off. I can afford to keep that up, I think. I can't let them have cards. I just can't. And I don't think I have any other play here. But yeah, Sheriff comes online really easily in this deck, so it feels like it's probably worth... Okay, maybe I could actually get a Zilliax down? Is that ever a reality? Probably not. But we'll see. Okay, very likely not. Go face. That probably doesn't help. Wait, they don't attack with it. That's pretty wild. Not the mode, but it's pretty wild. Do I Symphony here? This is a weird game. I'm gonna Symphony, I think. Nothing else makes sense. And if I get the self-damaging thing, we'll see. Reborn, I guess. Just play a taunt. Yeah, this is not looking like what we want to see. I could have double Spirit Bombed and get like Giant out, but that's just bad. And also, when this becomes undormant, they get to influence it. So maybe that was just the worst pick. Maybe I should have just taken. I'm being too fan, but like I don't want them to draw cards. So then I want to Spirit Bomb it. Ah, decisions. So many decisions. Will they matter? I don't know. I'm surprised they didn't attack. I guess people are really conscious of your health when you play this deck. Yeah, Reverb. Still a card somehow in today's game. Punish for playing minions. So he's running the more up-to-date list with Double Geyser. Yeah, we're looking pretty rough again. This is not a favorite matchup. I keep running into my bad matchups, so it's been rough. So yeah, I think I just pretty much lost on the spot. Well, I guess it's something. I guess it's something. But I feel like I am likely dead here. Because I have almost no health. And they have a draw engine coming up. Unless they don't have a 1-mana spell. Yeah, I think I didn't play this one ideally. I do have the Speaker Stomper, but I think it's going to be irrelevant. The only 1-mana spell they run is Flame Geyser. They can always play Skull into a 0-mana spell or Glyph into a 1-mana spell. But let's say they don't have an insane turn, then we Speaker Stomper and either discard some cards which are relevant. Probably don't want to do that. We'll see. And I'm aware I could have dormanted the other one, but I'm doing the 6 AoE anyways, so I might as well dormant the 6 one. It'll be easier to deal with later. If there is a later, likely not. Alright. Random freeze. Well, they're gonna freeze the other one. So they won't be able to play anything. Okay, we can get another giant out. If I go down to 6, I die, so I don't kill this. I don't think I kill this, because I can die at 6 for sure. Fireball costs 6, yeah. And I don't die to a fireball to that minion alone.
We've created a temporal anomaly.
Or I could just pop Gar and heal for 4. That's the other option. Or I play this and heal for 4. I think I play this. I don't think they can kill me. Although he hasn't glyphed the spell. The glyph spell could be a I'm gonna play this. I think it shuts off more of what they can do. There's options there, but I don't think I die here. If he has a 5-mana Blizzard, he can play it. Or 4-mana Blizzard. Also, I probably should have put like the 8/8 over here. In case of the 1-mana free spell. Which is 3 mana right now. Or 1 with the glyph. Because it would be -1 plus 2. I think this is the line. Speaker Stomper feels mandatory right now. This list actually feels pretty solid. The other list I saw had Trog Gem Tosser, which I feel like gives you a bit more reach in late game, but man, this deck does not go to late game very much. And like, it turns like 3 and 5. I don't think it's worth it, so I'm seeing why Trog Gem Tosser might not be the card you want. This is gonna be close. Okay, he needs Leroy or Doomguard. Yeah, we just put them on that, right? Like if I give them mana, they have more flexibility, and we get that win. It's a tough matchup, but Speaker Stomper makes it possible. And I got my first shot at final boss. Scott, is this the same mage as before? The is it the same pattern of letters or whatever? I gotta look up. I gotta cross reference here. There can't be that many mages with the same name. Regardless, I don't even see it on my deck tracker. All right, what do we got here? I guess we keep the Malefic. It's just a big body. It's something. Oh, I'm looking at my standard stats, and then I could go look up this player's name. Yes, it's the same person. Same person. All right, not the strongest opener here. We got heals though. They don't have the weapon. That's a good start for us. I don't think I can coin the 3 unless I have a follow, which I don't really. So this is a really slow opener. But I do have coin Infernal possibly. I don't know if I like that though. Setting myself low like that is probably not the answer. I think we just play the 5/6. Play the 5/6. If they play, even if they play the 4 mana spell, I can only do 4 damage to get this possibly out. Not a great start for us. Double rush. Maybe that goes face. Okay, that actually helps. That helps us considerably. Because now I can kill one of these. Can play 1 giant. I value the health, so if I don't need to spend the health, I'm not going to. And we cheat a bunch of mana. Now, do I go face? This is a valid question. I think the 5 damage is worth more. Like, he can fireball. Fireball plus the 1 mana spell. Yeah, I might as well play around it. And like next turn I can Flame Imp and then heal. I got a random Flame Strike. That's unfortunate, but it doesn't really develop much, so that's good. And I didn't really line up my stats very well here, did I? Whatever, we'll do that. Get back to 15. Smack them. But yeah, the 1 mana freeze I keep forgetting is in standard. So he kills something. He kill like him removing is probably fine. 1 off. We're 1 off. I could just get this out. It's got Divine Shield. I'd probably just tap and play a 6/6 to be fair. Although, okay, like with tap we go down to 13. Fireball, Bolt, plus the Geyser does kill me. But I could play the 6/6, right? Alright, let's tap. We'll play another 6/6. Definitely pushing everything face. I could have played this instead, but he can damage me on my turn, so I think we're just playing it as safe as possible. He needs that and a really good roll off this to stay alive. It's very possible. Skull of Gul'dan is notorious for shenanigans, but this probably doesn't help them a lot. Plus, it lets me get this out if I need to. Okay, I don't love that. I need 1 minion to be able to smack him in the face. Alright, this dude's running Empathize. There we go. Easy legend. Just farm the spell mages. But regardless, deck's doing really well. I'll show my stats. I struggled a little bit here and there. I had a bit of a losing streak. I did not attach because I was getting not very happy. But overall, deck seems to be doing all right. It just, yeah, a lot of mages and stuff that was pretty rough. But overall, pretty good if you want to give it a go. It actually has some of the new cards. And yeah, we're finally legend. I've been procrastinating. Imagine I got 666. I needed triple sixes with the Pain Warlock, but overall, yeah, pretty good stuff.